sorry.
Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
What's going to happen to Edgewater?
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence. You and I have got nothing more to say.
Oh god, do I really have to do this?
Nice one.
Oh god, they're coming. Are you mad at me too? They're all mad at me, yeah. Oh dear. Wow. Wait. Didn't I have a quick save?
Are we getting paid or not?
I don't like this. At all.
You want to know what gets... You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault, and all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I don't think any option is gonna save it, will it? I just need the intimidate.
Yeah, Adelaide was right.
Skill high enough. Which I don't have. How high is my intimidate skill actually? 26. Is there anything that would improve it? Nope. Nope.
You want to know what gets... That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn...
Think a body drink maybe? Yeah. Or just go fight some more things until... Oh god, I'm halfway through to leveling up. That's too much. I don't have any quests. At least I'm junior deputy. If I show that badge, will they let me go? I've screwed up, haven't I? Yeah, there's nothing that could help me at this. Or I could go out and try to level up. I have a feeling that's the only thing I can do at this point. Oh. Oh. I could do this.
Whole life in that cannery. Must be very.
Wait, Intimidate was a dialogue skill. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's do that. Wait. Wait. I can't get to the bench. Okay, let's go somewhere else then. Let's go to the... Yep. Or maybe let's go here. Ship is probably gonna trigger some other stuff.
Hey there.
Okay, so modify. Same one, but this one's better. Let's do this one. Let's try this. Now please tell me it worked. It actually might have worked. Let's see. I hope it really did. I really hope it worked.
You want to know what gets my...
Mm-hmm.
You're right. What?
It did.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret.
Yes.
I'll order
Damn
my
it,
guards to
yes.
stand out. Take what you come for and then leave us. Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
I like that the sound effect came with a bit of a delay, but I guess better late than ever. Ooh! At least we finally got it. Finally got it.
You and I have got nothing more to say.
Nice. And these people are not angry at me, right?
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns. Got my hands full at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting paid or not?
Where did he go? No clue. Anyway. Put that done. Let's level up. Let's level up. Oh, we got a perk. Nice. More dialogue. Definitely more. And let's up this a bit there. And that. Steal from humans while sneaking. Oh, nice. Let's go. Companion crit chance. Actually, the recharge rate for this one would be better. Use it more. Let's do that. Ooh. Okay. Return to the unreliable. Turn to your ship. Ooh. Okay. Man. Took us some time, but at least I found a way to...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but... that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but... until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Shell, you can still
and if
come.
you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Welcome aboard. Pick a cabin, it's yours. Nice.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Oh god. You're adorable. He's good destroying robot demons with a boat. What?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Sure, go ahead. Okay.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Oh, her actor is Aloy. Oh. Nice. Okay, I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Sure. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay, cool. Man, I regret never finishing Horizon Zero Dawn, but it can still be remedied. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Whee! Ow.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Hey, Snowy! Welcome back. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Nice.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Okay. Get to the point.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Already loving it.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of
I
a
like how
nav
she's
key as a
listening
set of
to him.
flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine. Also, see you around, Snowy. See ya.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you.
Okay.
You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good... No. You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
What?
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints.
Ooh.
It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Hey. People will actually fall for this?
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind.
Hey,
Humans
Notorious.
have a tendency
Hello,
to
hello.
overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. And there's the terminal. Okay, cool. And I think we can do all this tomorrow. Okay. There we are. First, before I go somewhere, I want to see what's new. Let's put this away. What's up, girl?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
Hey, Diluta, hey. Hey, don't apologize for that. Don't apologize. We all gotta do what we gotta do. How are you this morning or this afternoon? What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh my god, the first option though. That's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it does a good imitation.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Nice. Yeah, you get a new badge. Dilute, you're a VIP now. You've been promoted. Oh, you have no voice? Oh god, are you sick? Oh, oh no. Oh. Hmm. What do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
That actually sounds awesome. Nope, feeling great, just no voice. Oh. Well. That's too bad. Too bad. I think I got my voice back finally. Yesterday it was still a bit weird, but today I feel like I've gotten it back. Because I took yours. Okay. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away
Fair
from
enough.
schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Oh. You don't have any say in it at all?
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
Fair enough. It sounded like sounded like you were in the puberty vocal change. Aww. Aww. I feel sorry for you. And now you have no voice, so maybe it's better to have no voice than that voice. At least temporarily. One aptitude test determines your whole life?
Well, they're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on them, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds. Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them. So at least it's fair-ish.
But you actually are but you actually are good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
A lot of wrenching here there. What did you do in your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Wait, is that me telling her to go home? I guess let's not do that.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about toss-ball scores.
Important things. Okay. Where the hell's the vicar now? Oh, that's the respec? I like the sound of that. Nice. Wait, what's... Oh, that's the shroud. Let's see. Oh. Sam? Who the hell is Sam? There's no response from the automechanical unit. The serial number etched in his chassis includes the letter Sam. Leave it alone. Okay, Sam. Have fun. Okay, I gotta loot all the rooms on my own ship, because why not? The Modern Steel Wrench and You. This book is heavily... Aww. Got a spade? No, I don't want a spade. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Oh, her name is Abigail. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's a picture of her dad. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's the vicar. Oh, and this room is vacant. Guess. Index of banned literature. Okay then. Anointment vial. Smells suspiciously like iceberg aged whiskey. Hey! Doctrinal studies of equity and equations. These textbooks have been out of print almost half a century. Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. Links of these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar. Okay. Oh, that's his own journal. And some ammo, because why not? Tossball trading cards. The art and science of tossball. Impossible to put down. This endorsement has been approved. Signed by Seymour Whitlock. Okay. He really likes tossball, doesn't he?
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, like what the hell are you doing here? I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Oh dear, that's a lot of things. Seems quite trusting of you to sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
That seems a bit extreme.
I've been called that more than once. What about you? What's your story?
Oh, you know. Okay, I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
A good question. He stole my body from Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Phoenixer says he said something about handsome pay when he talked about that book. Did? I missed that. I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
Because I have nothing better to do. Aww. Oh, so I... Do I have family or friends on the Hope? Free just because it's the right thing to do? No. I don't do the right thing. Sometimes. I try to, but... Okay, let's say we had friends there. Or family. Family's too dramatic. Let's just go with friends.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Remind me, what are your thoughts on the Philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay, hey, pie, hello. I hope you brought some pies. It's lunchtime. Give us some pies. I'm already hungry, so we're in for a ride. Hey, any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconia.
Associate, eh?
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Seriously, only one guy in this whole colony that can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent
That's
in it.
exactly what we can do. Hey, I'm the captain here, only I get to be a smartass.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How do you know it's easily hackable? How is that a simple vicar seems to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course.
Alright.
I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good, let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Only I get to be a smartass. Smartass. What a rude. Hey, bathroom. Wait, what's my... Oh, right. So I got that going for me. An inventory full of stuff. Okay, let's break all that stuff down. That we don't need at the moment. Revolver. Ah. Wait, what? Tactical shotgun. Guess I can try that. Rifle, not the pistol. Light machine gun. I feel like this one's better anyway. So, do that. Actually, what do you use? You use a shotgun. A staff. It's two-handed melee. This is a one-handed. Well, I guess I can just give him the helmet anyway. If anybody else is using it, or will use it. Right, he has skills. More health for him. Always health, always health. Okay, cool. Oh. Um. Think. That's melee weapon skills. Nobody needs that. Tech skills. Kind of wanna this one, but it's hacking +7, but maybe just keep it in my inventory in case I need hacking. This one I think can go. Oh dear, more stuff. Oh, I can just add them to junk. Cool. Wait, this is... yeah. There we go. Do I wanna upgrade something? That's the real question here. Okay. So what do we have here? We have more critical damage. Noise range. Nah. Here we have shock damage. Nah. Assault rifle. Maybe I can do something with the assault rifle actually. Tender sight. Red. Wait, let's go with this one. Here we have damage types. Nah. What's this? Tinker. What do I tinker? Oh! I can get more damage out of it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is equipped by my companions. Okay, cool. Let's repair. Okay. Okay, let's just go. What's that? Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages from Bedford. Thank you. Oh god, Alex. Wait. Udom, Wingman's Wingman Bedford. To Alex, Wingman Hawthorne. Why is everybody's nickname Wingman? Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Okay. Archived messages. Oh, more. Damn. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. Well, sorry to say he's dead. Hello, Alex? I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friend. Yes. P.S. Please respond. Dear Alex, hello. I hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear. Dreadfully unreliable. Just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Velas fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Dearest friend, Udom. Well, somebody wanted to snitch on where Wells was. Okay. Dear Alex. Hello, Udom here. Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me. And I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Search term Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitarium and maintenance of the mechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Alex Hawthorne. SAM result. Second SAM result. Removal of factory standard parts SUDS steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part acid steeper has been delayed. Progress set back to estimate now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. You're weird. Third SAM result. Okay. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and is not turning up anytime soon, but good news! I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper. I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Logs. Oh god. Log entry 1. Shrink ray. Oh dear. Note to self. Remember this later. No better. ADA. Remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada. Not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Weller's lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on a Wells shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Yudon was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two martyrs yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he made a huge discovery and that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The martyrs said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. Strange weapon with special power created by crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of those weapons that inspired Wells. Black market leads. Damn. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of Labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show, I did apologize for shutting him down. 5 times, but Architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he wouldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I asked? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd used it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Wow, okay, that captain surely had a lot of interest in weapons. Aww. Okay. Holographic shroud. Lore dump. Yeah. That captain's lore dump. Indeed. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't have put this sight on an assault rifle. Might have done a huge mistake. But I guess we'll see. Okay. So. Companion quests. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Oh, okay then. I guess we're going. Groundbreaker docking base.
Destiny.
Welcome to the system map. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work. Really?
Mission reached. The Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.